Legit ba?
Wala talaga ba? 20 pesos na magiging presyo ng bigas?
Good day, everyone. We are from College of Education, Arts and Sciences, and today we are going to present to you the findings of our study entitled The Effects of Disinformation Through Social Media into the Political Perspective of Every Filipinos. But first, let me introduce to you the people behind this study. I am Marilyn Fortaleza.
I am Patricia Camitan.
I am Christian El Ruelo.
I am Jerico may M. Garcia.
Do you know what disinformation is? Disinformation is one of the hottest issues here in our country. It is commonly acquired through posting and sharing without a certain basis. Disinformation defined as false information that is intended to harm others. Social media is a powerful political tool in the Philippines with over 92 million recorded social media users. Filipinos are more active on social media than their counterparts in any other Southeast Asian country, averaging 255 minutes per day. In this new era, there are information easily flows freely. There are many attempts to make a blatant disinformation to destroy the opposition's image. This is the key role in the 2022 elections. In this research, we are aiming to study what disinformation is and why it is rampant in the Philippines.
Here are the statements that we took as the bottom line of our whole studies. The first one is to know the experiences of social media users. Second is how does a social media user affect the spread of disinformation in the Philippines. The third one, how will the spread of disinformation to the community diminish? And lastly, as a social media user, how will you distinguish the relevancy of the statement or the information online? Most of the people that are using social media are concerned about what is real and fake on the internet. Ironically, much of the spread of false information can be attributed to those people who are engaging themselves in using social media. Overall, spreading disinformation is relatively common behavior. Only a minority of individuals forward false information they encounter because some of the people aren't aware if the contents is legitimate information or not. Citizens are more likely to spread disinformation because of lack of fact-checking, secondary sources, and contents received from their friends are more highly valued than the original source of information. They display little interest in the accuracy of a news item in favor of contents that really affect them.
According to the University of Maine in 2020, by region, social media growth in 2019 to 2020 is led by Asia with positive 16.98%. 7.87 billion people in the world use social media of eligible audiences age 13 plus. Globally, the average time a person spends on social media a day is 2 hours and 24 minutes. If someone signed up to 16 years old and lived to 70 years old, they would spend 5.7 years of their life on social media. Social media has given its users the ability to instantly connect with others and share their lives through photos, videos, and status updates. Social media users describe this platform as a key tool for connecting and maintaining relationships, being creative, and learning more about the world. But they also must contend with more negative aspects of social media use, such as drama and bullying or feeling pressure to present themselves in a certain way. When asked what topics they post about on social media, roughly half of the users say they post about their accomplishments on social media, while the other users say they post about their family. And some say they share things related to their emotions and feelings on these sites, while other report are posting about their dating life. Also, it is not shocking that a lot of social media users say they share things related to their personal problems or their religious or political beliefs on social media.
Most of the Filipinos are using social media. The reason for the spread is the lack of awareness and knowledge, especially among adults and the elders who use social media. Most adults and the elders do not read articles and only rely on the captions. Or in the case of the video, they do not bother to search for the full context of the video and only rely on the slice videos. Also, some of the people who are biased to their supporting candidates that they don't want to read news against their candidate and only read or watch news that support their candidate even it is fake. So it is not surprising that the adults and elders are susceptible to the spread of disinformation.
Let's watch a short video about the statement of Miss Imelda de Inla, the convener of Boses Filipinas.
These are fake news.
So, Imelda, how can social media giants like Facebook do better in fighting this kind of disinformation?
I think really it's high time that because we know that fake news, troll factories, they are becoming more sophisticated as well. So I think it is the responsibility of social media like Facebook, YouTube, to really come up with strategies on how to combat fake news and how to detect fake news. Now, these troll factories or disinformation networks actually use very ingenious ways. Like they now use micro bloggers or micro trolls to actually propagate fake news. And these are very, very hard to detect. So we really need the help of social media companies to help us in combating fake news.
Every problem has always solutions. When it comes in disinformation, there is a way to fight it back. CNN Philippines together with Imelda de Inla, convener of Boses Filipinas. It was totally given that spotting a false information wasn't easy way at all. According to them, we need to seek help from the different social media giants such as Facebook, Twitter, and the like in combating disinformations, doing their part and responsibilities as a company and as a platform that most individuals use. It was definitely really helpful, a great collaboration between social media companies as well as the users in combating disinformation must encourage and support this kind of effort. The common good about diminishing disinformation are not only for a certain number of people. It's benefit all of us. If we cope up this timely issue, disinformation are there and visible, but we have to understand that we are responsible for all of that.
As the social media spreads, disinformation also takes place. We can't deny the fact that this continuous act can result in fake news. However, there are certain actions that we can apply in distinguishing information online. Fact check is one of the most applicable things to do in order for us to know if the information is credible. The relevance of the information will depend on its release date, author, and the website itself, and that is what we call the fact checking.
Disinformation has been part of our history. It has many forms and types throughout history and affects the reputation of the people who are victims of it. But once again, it spreads in the new age of technology. With these many forms in the new era, the spread of disinformation is worse than it seems.
During the elections, it was evident that disinformation has been used by the politicians to destroy someone's reputation or to make their name good despite of their issues. Worse, the spread of disinformation has been caused many people to distrust the mass media and to rely on the bloggers and bloggers.
However, like any problems, there are solutions to combat disinformation. Proper knowledge and fact-checking can help to minimize the spread of fake news. Also, relying for the legitimate news network can also help. And lastly, we must help each other to condemn the spread of disinformation. No matter what lies is being said, the truth shall and always reign.
That's all. Thank you and
And
God
God
bless.
bless.